Welcome back to This is Van Color. Valentine's Day is fast approaching, and it can be a little sad if you don't have anyone to share it with. But don't give up hope, at least according to this local media superstar. She is, of course, Fiona Forbes, and this is the Forbes Report. So Fiona, for all the single folks out there that don't have Valentine's Day plans, can you give them some hope, or should they just give up?
Don't give up, people. We are going to give you hope today on the Forbes Report. That is why I'm here today. Well, I can't solve everybody's love woes, but I am here to give a little bit of hope with some meet cutes. And I know you don't like that impression.
Meet cutes. Okay. So basically some cute circumstances that people met.
Exactly.
Okay.
Meet cute is just what the kids call meeting your significant other these days.
Got it.
So I'm going to
You're
tell
so
you.
cool.
Thank you. I feel really old saying meet cute, but here we are. So I'm going to tell you a few stories to give you hope. And of course, because this is the Forbes Report, there are going to be a few celebrities involved. And we're going to start off.
And these meet cutes are in Vancouver, right?
Yes, they are, which is so exciting.
Love
and the
it.
first one is the hunky John Cena. Now, of course, everybody knows him. He's an actor, of
You
course.
can't see him.
I seen a Cena. But he, of course, WWE wrestler. He's an actor. A few years ago, he was filming a movie in Vancouver, and it was Super Bowl Sunday. And he didn't want to go out. His friends dragged him to a bar in Yaletown to watch the game. And in walks another group of people. And John Cena has told this story. This one woman, he saw her, and it undid him. He said it made him so nervous. He couldn't approach her. Like John Cena lost his nerve. He got shy, which I find so endearing.
Wow,
But thankfully, their friends intervened like good friends do and managed to introduce them. And gentlemen, please pay attention to this part because he got her number. And John Cena did not waste any time with this gorgeous woman. Her name is Shay. They're still married to this day. But when he was walking out of the restaurant, he texted her saying, I would really like to spend some time with you. No games. You just meet someone. Why not just ask them out? And that's exactly what he did.
Wow. A great Vancouver meet cute.
A great meet cute. And they're still married. They had two weddings. Their first wedding was a very modest wedding in Florida at a courthouse. They just had a little ceremony. And just a couple years ago, they had a big lavish wedding right here in Vancouver at the Hotel Georgia.
Amazing.
Does that give you hope? Come on.
Sure, yeah.
Why not? Okay,
I just have to buff up like John Cena. But okay, what else do we got?
Our next meet cute is one of the hottest men in the world, in my humble opinion. And yes, this meet cute also happened in Vancouver. It's Idris Elba.
Oh, okay.
Like a lot of celebrities, he was also filming a movie in Vancouver. And in case you didn't know, Idris Elba is a huge music person. If you love house music like I do, he's also a DJ. He's got great mixes. Look them up. So same kind of scenario. He was in a jazz bar at Saturday night. He caught the glance of a woman. He says it was literally love at first sight.
Wow. Do we know which jazz bar in Vancouver?
I couldn't find out which one, but her name is Sabrina, and she was a TV host here in Vancouver, a really successful model, and they're still married to this day. And when I did look up how they met and stuff, I found pictures of their wedding. They had the most lavish, beautiful wedding ceremony in Morocco.
Wow.
But there's a meet cute.
Two great Vancouver meet cutes, not giving me hope because I didn't realize I was out there competing with John Cena and Idris Elba, but whatever, I'll take it.
Maybe I was a little biased on the meet cutes I chose. Choosing cutes I'd want to meet.
Right.
But our last meet cute is actually somebody you and I both know. You have had them as guests on right here on this show. Darcy Michael and his husband, Jeremy Bear.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I have known Darcy for about 20 years. And when I was putting together this segment, I texted you and I said, I'd love to include Darcy and Jer. I Googled and I was like, oh, it's just a joke that Darcy said once. That's all I could find about how they met.
Oh, so nothing public about how they met.
Nothing public.
Okay.
It just said, can I say this on television? I'm about to say it on television. He jokingly said in one of his stand-up shows they met on a sex app. So I messaged Darcy just last Saturday morning after I texted you, and I was like, Darcy, I can't find out how you and Jer met. Can you let me know? He texted me back and he said, our meet cute is almost as scandalous as the jokes I tell about it.
Okay.
Now,
Wow.
keep in mind, Darcy and Jer, I think they've been married for 23 years. But anyway, over 20 years ago, they actually met on the internet. And this was before the time anybody ever met on the internet at all. They met on an MSN messenger service called FacePick.
It's really taking me back.
And they were both nervous about meeting a stranger in public.
Okay.
So they did something I'm guilty of. They each had friends planted as spies, just in case somebody happened to be a serial killer.
Like a Secret Service backup,
and
just in
this
case.
is breaking news, by the way.
Okay,
they
this is
have
a
never
scoop.
told this story,
Wow.
and thankfully they got along. They couldn't stop talking to each other, and we all know the end of the happy story with Darcy and Jer. Millions and millions of followers on the internet, on Facebook, on Twitter, on TikTok, you name it. We all followed their love story. And Darcy, I know your eyes are not available, but thank you for sharing this with us.
So what I'm hearing is Vancouver, great place to meet the one. So if you're out there and you're single for Valentine's Day, don't give up hope.
Don't give up hope. And if you're single on Valentine's Day, just treat it as another day. Make plans with your friends. Go out and do something. And if you're with somebody, happy Valentine's Day. Enjoy the romance.
Well, Fiona, thank you so much. And I hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day as
Happy
well.
Valentine's Day to you too.
Folks, thank you so much for watching. And thank you to Fiona Forbes and Baby No Money for their time tonight. If you have any thoughts on tonight's show, please shoot me an email, mo@thisisvancolor.com. Also, tell me about your Valentine's Day plans. I'd love to hear them. Also, please follow me on all the socials @VanColor. We're back next week, but until then, be colorful. Peace.